What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, back at it again early on this lovely Tuesday. Thank you guys so much for coming. We have like 200 people on TikTok right now, and we have a bunch of people over here on YouTube. So again, if you guys could be so sweet as to smash these likes, subscribe, and share this stream out with friends so more people could jump in here and learn about the cryptocurrencies and the banks and everything going on and how to be a self-sovereign individual and take part in this beautiful revolution that we are a part of, a decentralized revolution. Again, thank you guys so much for coming, and thank you to our sponsor, Market Cipher. Please use code missteencrypto or code ZESTY using this link at checkout for a lovely, beautiful 20% off. Thank you guys again for coming. We always have a goal of 100 likes and 100 live viewers. I see we're a quarter of the way there right now. So again, let's get after it. Let's smash these likes. All right. And say hi in the chat. Let me know that you're here. I want to say hi to everyone. We got John in the chat saying Bitcoin's above 30K. I know. That's why we're here, fam. It's so exciting. BBB is here. Thank you for coming. Tom Crown stopped in. I don't know if he's still here. We have Bulldog. Thank you for coming, fam. Cool Cat Crypto was here early. Brokoshi. You're so funny, Brokoshi. Thanks for coming, dude. We also have Nifty Guy. We have No G, Dave Digital in the chat, Mark Smithson, Oh Man 13, SpongeBob SquarePants. Yes, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Wow, there's so many friends here. We got Lazarus Hands. We got Vinny Black Lodge. Thank you for coming, fam. Oh my gosh, welcome. Gary Gensler, early bird gets the zest. Absolutely, Gary. Thank you so much for coming, fam. John Germain is here. Final Kens is here. Thank you for coming. Crypt 8 Boy, thank you for coming. All my Australians are here. That's so awesome. Thank you guys for coming. Ruby FX, what's up? Flat Smack, how's it going? Zach Laney, thank you for coming. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We got David in the chat. We got Frosted Flake out here. We got Matthew. Yes to the moon, dude. Ransel, let's go. My friend from Digi over there. I see your Digi posts over there, Ransel, on the tweeters. Joshua V, what's up, fam? Thank you for coming. All right, guys. Wow. Dang! You guys are out here this morning. And we got Kenny O. I love Kenny O, man. Thank you for coming, Kenny O. I love seeing your pictures. All right, guys. We are going off. We are breaking out. Welcome to the Daily Zest, fam. This is beautiful. Guys, we were talking about it yesterday. Look back to yesterday's stream. And we were saying this is a zesty time to be in Bitcoin. I said that was literally the title of yesterday's video. Bitcoin massive move coming. Why did I say that? And why have we been talking about it while we were looking at our zesty charts for the past, I don't even know how long, probably the past month since Bitcoin's been trading in this little 26 to 28K range. Guys, take a gander out here. Oh my gosh. So we were talking about it since literally March 18th. This was an accumulation phase for Bitcoin. We've seen this multiple times before a breakout. And even yesterday, I was like, guys, if we could have a daily candle close or two above 29K, maybe that could take us to 30. We had that daily candle close yesterday at $29,662, and we broke out. And the top breakout was about $30,500. Beautiful. Market Cipher makes so much sense when you look at Market Cipher as well. The little yellow wave we see here broke out confidently through the zero line. Then we had also the money flow pop through confidently into the green. So a lot of this, again, is starting to make a lot of sense. Guys, accumulation, this is how Bitcoin works. This is what happens with Bitcoin. People don't expect it to go down, but it does. Look at this, guys. Beautiful, beautiful. 30K. This is what we love to see, and we've been maintaining it. We've been pretty much maintaining the 30K mark since we broke 30K, and I'm just feel #blessed to be a part of this community and to be a part of Bitcoin and watching this go down. Guys, I could take you back, man. I could take you back to 2020 if you want to do that. 2020, guys. People literally were sleeping on Bitcoin at this time. It was sideways trading, especially right here. You had 2018, 2019, and then a pop. And then a ba-boom. A lot of people during this time, this is around, when was this? July 2019, 2020. Beautiful, beautiful. And then you had April 2020, which is around when I created missteencrypto. We had $7,500 Bitcoin. People were sleeping at Bitcoin right here. They were like, Bitcoin's not moving. It's not going anywhere. And then bam, we took off into the bull market. Then, of course, we retraced and we're at where we are now. But guys, don't sleep on Bitcoin. People were sleeping on Bitcoin right here. Right here. Let's take out this is our rough time from June of last year of 2022 up until basically January of this year. People were sleeping on Bitcoin. They're like, RIP Bitcoin. We're not going anywhere. Bitcoin's sleeping. Bam. Up over 70% since the new year. Bam. And accumulating on the way over here, accumulating sideways trading, slept on, then a pop, slept on right here, another pop, slept on, pop, slept, pop. And why were we getting slept on here, friends? Why were we getting slept on here? Because at this moment here, Signature Bank was going down, and they said if the TradFi system goes down, Bitcoin's inevitably going to go down because it's somehow connected. But what people fail to realize is that Bitcoin is not connected to the TradFi system. People just like to make it seem that way. They want to find any way to relate Bitcoin to the TradFi system. But it's different than a stock. It's different than any other asset on the market. It's different than real estate. It's different than tech stocks. It's different from the S&P. It's different from everything. But again, people try to relate it. Oh, it's, trading with this and it's trading with that. No, Bitcoin is its own beast because when it diverts during times like this, people don't know what to say. The TradFi people, they don't know how to relate this to the TradFi market because Bitcoin's going the opposite way while the banks are crashing. And amidst all this global crisis, Bitcoin is still going up. People are like, oh, Bitcoin depends on the dollar. Countries are leaving the dollar, but Bitcoin is still going up. People are realizing no matter what country you're in, you have to escape inflation. You have to escape the control that is the TradFi system. How do you do that? With Bitcoin. Number go up, number go down. The fundamentals have been the same from the start, and it's definitely showing. I know I went on a rant, guys, but it's literally the way I feel right now. It's the way I feel. Listen, guys, again, the narrative has shifted from this point. People were like, Bitcoin is not a safe haven. It's too volatile. Now, all of a sudden, we're here, and Bitcoin is a safe haven. Bitcoin is your hedge against inflation. Don't wait for the narrative to change. Create your own narrative, fam. Create your own narrative. You believe in Bitcoin, you believe in this asset and the fundamentals of this asset, then you do what you need to do. I'm not telling you to buy. I'm not telling you to sell. I'm telling you to do your own research and make your own decisions. And don't wait for anybody else to give you that reassurance. Be your own reassurance. Be your own bank. I wish there was more volume going on here, to be honest. Like, that's the only thing I'm going to say here, because I wish there was more volume to justify this nice pimp and maybe give us more of a pimp, right? But again, we have some money flow into the green with Market Cipher here on the daily, and the 4 hour, we have more positive money flow over there. But again, we just got to wait. We got to wait and see. Everything comes in due time and when nobody expects it. I did put a poll up in the chat, by the way. Oh,
here's $10 for the BTC rant. Just watching it for that next pump smile.
Justin, thank you for your $10 super chat. I appreciate you so much. I'm gonna pull up some ETH right now. And thank you, Ninja, for your 100 emoji. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are really awesome. I'm happy you like my Bitcoin rant. But, it's just really the way I feel. And I'm not going to, lie to you guys. I'm not going to fib. I'm going to tell you guys the way I feel. Again, Bitcoin's over $30K, $30,100 right now, up 1.5%. We got Ethereum literally flat, sideways trading right now. And I kept this arrow here because it's still kind of accurate from what we were talking about yesterday, guys. Market Cipher is showing a dab for ETH. We got ETH at, again, $1,910, literally even from about yesterday, down 0.03%. Slightly green money flow on the Market Ciphers. We got little drippy drips of some green money flow in terms of Market Cipher. But again, we had like this little range we had going on. It was $1,700 Ethereum to about $1,820 Ethereum. We were sideways trading there for a while. We broke above it. And this nice green candle, if I may highlight right here, like so. Those green candles are when Ethereum actually diverted from Bitcoin in terms of like price action. Bitcoin was going down and Ethereum started to divert a little bit and go up, which we like to see price diversion. We like to see like a little bit of its own independence, I guess you could say. We like that, you could kind of be indicative of what maybe coins would move, right? If Bitcoin goes up, a lot of other coins will go up, right? But it's cool to see when Bitcoin goes down, what coins really, or blockchains or tokens can really hold their own and just make their own moves. And Ethereum kind of made its own move. Not a dramatic one. Again, these are little candles right here. You really can't be like, over the moon with that one. But Ethereum, yesterday it went up a little bit. We crossed that $1,900 mark. I was saying, guys, if we could have two days in a row or 1 or 2 days of closing above $1,900 Ethereum, then maybe we could look towards $2,000 Ethereum. My bad. If we could, again, close maybe today, tomorrow, $1,900 Ethereum, because it seems like $1,900 is quite the resistance point. It seems like even $1,940, I'm going to say, is maybe a resistance point for Ethereum. If we could break above that, that would be cool. Again, I would like to see a daily candle close today above $1,900, and maybe let's head to $2,000 Ethereum. Can Ethereum go and swing to $2,000 today? Absolutely. What's stopping it? It's only $100, only $91 difference. Nothing's stopping it. Just be ready. Again, I've been saying it for a while. I've been feeling 30K in my bones for Bitcoin, and it's finally happening. And again, I told you guys, everything comes in due time. This was an accumulation. There was a breakout. I do think with Ethereum, man, we could have that $2,000 Ethereum and hit those psychological levels. I think 30K is a psychological level for Bitcoin. I think $2,000 is a very psychological level for Ethereum. We're almost to our midway points or a halfway points of what these two, Bitcoin and Ethereum, were worth at their all-time highs in the last bull market, fam. It's important. Even Litecoin. We got Litecoin up 0.8%, $94.61, guys. We've been waiting for it. And guys, our little circles we drew out are so accurate, guys. I drew this yesterday, and I was like, guys, I would look for $95 Litecoin, and we did hit $95 Litecoin above it. We had $97 Litecoin. What did I say, friends? Nothing is stopping Litecoin from making moves. It's just what happens in due time. Seems that when we started retracing from this $100, $102 move, we retraced down to like $69, $65 was a wick. And then we started sideways trading again at $90, $91. Then we kind of broke out now, and we were probably going to hit $95 on the stream. Now, again, that was really accurate. Our little circle of where we're looking at our next target for Litecoin was right here. That was our next target for Litecoin. Let's stay above $95. If we could stay above $90 and $95 for a few days, that would make me really happy. Again, what's stopping Litecoin from going up $5 more and hitting 100 right now and maintaining it? That would be great. I do think maybe this could happen, guys. Maybe we could have a bullish weekend. Maybe like people in the market are going to be like, nah, fam, like I'm ready to cause havoc and I want to swing up to $100. That's possible, man. I'm waiting for $100 Litecoin. Again, I think $100 Litecoin is the psychological level, was deemed a commodity by the CFTC. You got sound money here, 84 million Litecoin to ever exist. You have Wimble, OmniLite, technology, which are really going to save lives. Talking about MWeb mostly, but here we go. Litecoin. Guys, I've been talking about Litecoin forever. It's getting slept on so much. Literally 2x from June. We saw $40 Litecoin in June, and now we're almost at $100 Litecoin. Man, you could sleep on it, but Justin, you want me to take a look at Gala? I could do that for you. You gave me a $10 super chat, and I'm grateful for you, so of course I'll take a look. All right, we got Gala on Coinbase. We got 4 cent Gala, 4 cent Gala, up 0.41%. Not a lot of volume coming in. Let's see what Market Cipher is telling us. Yeah, that this is even justifying the low volume. We got money flow into the red pretty deep for here, little Gala. We see some momentum building up here, maybe to the upside. I mean, the VWAP popped through confidently while these little green candles took shape. However, could we have a nice swing up and have some green money flow? Maybe. Maybe. I think maybe if Bitcoin starts to take off, inevitably altcoins might take off as well. If Gala starts making its own moves, that would be cool as well. But I think there's a strong community behind Gala. I think they have some cool games. I have yet to try. I want to try some of them out. Shouts to Gala if you guys are listening, cough cough. So definitely Gala I think is cool. I think if you're a big believer in Gala and big believer in the gaming space, I think they could go pretty far, Gala. In terms of like, their gaming and stuff like that. I can't give you like financial advice in terms of like where I feel like this is going, but where Gala was last bull market, it was booming Gala last bull market. I mean, listen, if you could go take a look down memory lane and just keep scrolling up at Gala and what it was doing back then. But again, we had a nice rebound with Gala too, but we did kind of retrace that gain. How much gain was that? This was January? Wow, less than a month that move with Gala. Can I measure that? So by that candle close, it's up like 200 something %. That's ridiculous, man. And then we retraced it. It seems like we kind of like hit that halfway point. So where's it at from here? Yeah, so it's up like 130%. So, I mean, listen, if you're looking for like that possible upside and revisit those highs, then listen, you got to do what you got to do. You could degen this. But if you're looking at the previous upside from Gala, I mean, listen, we had this bear market blues. Altcoins get typically hit harder than others. So I would keep an eye out for Gala. I don't think they're going anywhere. We also have oh, guys, dude. What did I say? $95 Litecoin. Let's get after it, guys. $95 Litecoin. And I know someone put Doge in the chat. So Doge, we've been doing all right with. We retraced almost fully from that. This was the Elon pump, this nice green candle. This was when Elon kind of put the Shiba Inu dog as the Twitter logo. And then these green candles were the aftermath of when he removed it. And it seems like we're bouncing back. As long as we're in this range, I guess it's okay. Like 8 cents even up to like 9.5 cents is what I would look out for. We had wicks above it. But again, I like to look at wicks of like potential, like where the price action can go. But I like to look at candle closes because that's what gives me like more reassurance and makes me feel more, secure, We had some volume coming in, the bulls and the bears absolutely battling it out here. We could take a look at the red money flow here on Market Cipher. Hopefully we could turn that around here. I think, listen, Doge, if you believe in Doge, you believe in Elon Musk, Elon's not done with this. He's not abandoning Doge, and he might even be looking at, and Floki is the Twitter CEO, if you guys look into Floki. So let me look on KuCoin. Look at Floki, man. Like, this is a little small cap coin. And so I wouldn't sleep on Doge, but if you guys are looking at something else that's crazy, I mean, I'm not really exposed, but you know what I mean, to Floki. But this is something that Elon also talks about as well. All right, fam, who's in the chat? We got Ozzy in the chat. Thank you for coming. Garrett Gensler, please don't get mad at me because I was talking about small cap coins. Wave Rider, thank you for the love. CryptoFace giving you secret TA lessons. I actually I've been working really hard, Wave Rider. I'm not going to lie. Like, I watch a lot of streamers. I watch a ton of different people. Like, you guys watch my channel. I have a bunch of different traders on my channel. I love watching other people. I love like learning, and I've learned a lot from CryptoFace. I think Market Cipher really has. Listen, I know we're sponsored by Market Cipher. I'm not trying to like talk sheesh just to get you guys to get into Market Cipher because like that's freaking lame. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, and I think Market Cipher is really indicative of like what's happening in the market, and you're looking to like just say what kind of made this pump happen, and you see like a few indicators combined in one, and this is Market Cipher B. There's a few other Market Ciphers like A, and then there's the other one as well that you guys could look into. That's a little bit more complicated. I think it's a DBI one. Anyway. I like Market Cipher. I think it helps me a lot. And I think CryptoFace obviously has taught me a lot through watching his videos and obviously his explainers using Market Cipher. I've been doing my work, guys. I've been studying a lot and I really learn. I really do. I try my best. I love watching people. I watch Lifer. I watch Tom Crown, Mitch Ray TA. Like, geez. Yeah. But That's the way it is. I'm excited to be here, though. We have some news going on. Sophisticated, what's up? Yes, we are early today because I actually am leaving my house today. I'm going outside. I'm going to maybe go talk to people today. It's crazy stuff, right? KG, thank you for the love. Always cover some charts before we get started with the news. V-Chant, you're talking about Sheeb. Perville, XRD, you were talking about. Got it. Is there anyone else I didn't say hi to yet? Patrick Murphy, what's up? We have Meninja. I know I said hi and thank you for the super chat before. Dave Digital, you need an oatmeal raisin cookie? I could go get you an oatmeal raisin cookie. I got you, fam. Don't worry. And we have Randy A. and Mission Possible. Thank you for coming, Mission Possible. All right, guys. Again, we have this goal of 100 likes and 100 live viewers. We have over 60 people watching, only 54 likes. If we could continue on with that. And we have 73 votes and only 55 likes. Let's kick that up, fam, if we could. That would be absolutely beautiful. All right. You guys are putting all your portfolios out here. You guys are so funny. You want to go outside also, Mission Possible? Go outside to, take a breath of fresh air. Chris Hanley, thank you for coming. Oh my gosh. Gary, you're so funny, dude. All right, we're going to get into the news. This is what I found really interesting. Thank you, Flat Smack, for the hype in the chat. We have 70 people watching and 61 likes. Let's get to 100 people. Let's get to 100 likes. All right. I'm so hyped today. I don't know. I like these early streams. We got Robert F. Kennedy Jr. We were talking about Robert F. Kennedy last week. I could actually refer to the specific tweetle that we were actually talking about last week for Robert Kennedy Jr. Robert F. Kennedy Jr., he's actually running for president. He put in his presidential bid on the same day last week that we were going over that he tweeted about CBDCs. We could keep scrolling down. This was his nice little Easter post. April 5th. This was 6 days ago. He said, the Fed just announced it will introduce its FedNow central bank digital currency in July. CBDCs grace the slippery slope to financial slavery and political tyranny. While cash transactions are anonymous, the CBDC will allow the government to surveil all our private financial affairs. The central bank will have power to enforce digital dollar limits on our transactions, restricting where you spend your money, where you can send it, where you can spend it, and when money expires. A CBDC tied to a digital ID and social credit score will allow the government to freeze your assets or limit your spending to approved vendors if you fail to comply with arbitrary risks and certain mandates, which we won't go into. The Fed will initially limit its CBDC to interbank transactions, but we should not be blind to the obvious danger that this is the first step in banning and seizing Bitcoin, as the Treasury did with gold 90 years ago. Guys, this is a presidential candidate right here. He put in his bid. He is running as a Democrat, but like I said, I don't give a frig about the left, right, the diagonal, or the sideways, or the horizontals. I'm here for crypto, and I just want to, again, cover this because it's pretty important. This is, again, someone who's running for president that's saying all of this. He did continue to go off yesterday, saying the claim that FedNow is not the first step toward a CBDC would be more easily digestible if we were not aware of the Biden administration's steady barrage of hostile broadsides against cryptocurrencies. Between 2008 and 2022, the Fed partnered with a handful of big banks to print $10 trillion, 10 centuries worth of wealth in 15 years. A bonanza for the banksters. Guys, this is a line to highlight. Between 2008 and 2022, the Fed printed $10 trillion, 10 centuries worth of wealth in 15 years. 10 centuries. 10 centuries in 15 years. That is wild. That's a crazy number. He goes to say cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, this is where it gets zesty, fam. Cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin give the public an escape route from the splatter zone when this bubble invariably bursts. So he's saying that the TradFi system is going to implode. So while the White House is colluding with the banksters to keep us all trapped in the bubble of profiteering and control. In his February 8th post on Pirate Wires, Nick Carter describes how the White House has organized banksters to participate in a sophisticated, widespread crackdown to destroy the crypto industry. Carter describes 15 incidents where President Biden has weaponized the FDIC, the OCC, and DOJ to force crypto-friendly banks to close their doors to crypto firms since December 3rd. The recent crackdown on crypto blocks exit ramps, removes alternative rails, and strengthens the government's control over the financial and political systems. We should be wary since CBDCs are the ultimate mechanisms for social surveillance and control. As Balaji says, the distinction between FedNow and a CBDC is important from a technical standpoint, but not from a civil liberty standpoint. He compares FedNow to a virus that has evolved to evade recognition by changing its sequence without really changing its function. This is crazy. This is crazy. I cannot believe a presidential candidate actually tweeted this. But it's so correct. It's so correct. Think about it, guys. 2008 to 2022, the Fed and the banks partnered and printed $10 trillion, which is 10 centuries worth of wealth in 15 years, according to Robert F. Kennedy. That is wild. And again, tying it back to Bitcoin. Bitcoin gives people an escape from the system, the traditional financial system, which will inevitably implode. Again, Bitcoin is actually backed by something. It's backed by code. It's backed by people. Only 21 million Bitcoin to ever exist. You can't keep printing Bitcoin. But of course, you could keep printing dollars, which, again, because it's in control, the dollar is controlled by centralized entities, unlike Bitcoin, which is controlled and governed by the entire world and the people. Exactly. Vinny, whatever side of abundance one is currently on, we will all be balanced and love it. Yes. Zest. Yes. Bitcoin is the answer, flat smack. Of course, dude. Of course. Listen, you need sound money in this day and age. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. You need something that you own. Anonymous ATC, yes, it's backed by electricity. It's backed by power. It's proof of work. We love proof of work on this channel. Big dog. Yes, Brandon wants another 10 trillion. Listen, dude, they tried to print $2 trillion recently because of the banking crisis. All set miner code is law. Absolutely. Absolutely. Ozzy, Anon always wins. Listen, we're internet warriors. We're winning already, dude. We're winning. Wow. I've been here for a while, and I ranted so much. But we love proof of work. Final Ken's protocols, not people. Well, both. Kadena is proof of work, Wave Rider. Yes, Kadena is proof of work. And it's pretty interesting because like they're doing like scaling solutions and like smart contracts and stuff on Kadena, right? Am I correct? Because I remember I was looking at Kadena, Wave Rider. If you want to correct me, definitely please do that. KG, you like a good Randy rant? Oh my gosh, should that be a segment, Randy rants? That might be something spicy. Listen, guys, you might notice I have my hair straight today. And I think it's good because, you know, curly hair could remind you of someone. And, like, I'd rather you guys think of, like, you know, someone more positive when it comes to curly hair. But sometimes you think of Sam Bankman Fried. He declared Alameda unauditable in a new report over the weekend. I was absolutely dead. Absolutely dead. The new management of FTX, headed by, of course, John Ray III, today released its first interim report of control failures at the collapsed crypto exchange. The 45-page report, published on Sunday afternoon by FTX Trading and its affiliated debtors, describes a painstaking detail about FTX's slapdash record. Their record-keeping was non-existent. Cybersecurity defenses and its sparse expertise in key areas like finance. One of the more eye-catching items concerned Alameda Research, the trading firm that allegedly had access to billions of dollars in customer funds, and the report states that Alameda often had difficulty understanding what its positions were, let alone hedging and accounting for them, said former CEO Sam Bankman-Fried, who, again, is under house arrest right now. He described Alameda in internal communications as hilariously beyond any threshold of any auditor being able to even get partially through an audit. He went on to say, Alameda is unauditable. It doesn't mean this I don't mean this in the sense of a major accounting firm will have to will have reservations about auditing it. I mean this in the sense that we are only able to ballpark what its balances are, let alone something like comprehensive transaction history. We sometimes find $50 million of assets lying around that we lost track of. Such is life. What? So it's just life. Yeah, sometimes we found $50 million, That's cool. It's just like life. You know what I mean? The report also claimed that FTX had no dedicated personnel in cybersecurity, leaving such matters in the hands of Singh and Wang, if you guys don't remember Nishad Singh, who lacked experience and training to handle the firm's complex cybersecurity need. The management of the private keys and seed phrases was shambolic, according to the report. One example, their private keys was over $100 million in Ethereum assets. They were stored in plain text without encryption on an FTX group server. And another single signature-based keys that controlled access to billions of dollars in crypto assets were stored in AWS Secrets Manager or a password vault, each accessible by numerous employees. Many private keys were stored without backup procedures, meaning funds could be permanently lost if the associated key was lost. This is absolutely insane. Now, if you look back, let's do a rewind moment. If you look back to when FTX got hacked, they said there's no way FTX could get hacked. What do you mean? FTX is so secure. There's no backdoor for Sam Bankman-Fried. But now we're literally discovering that there was little to no cybersecurity at all. And their seed phrases, which are the keys to their crypto, were stored without encryption on FTX group servers. This is an absolute mess. And of course, officials were meeting with FTX. Gary Gensler was meeting with Sam Bankman-Fried and FTX to do a federally regulated crypto exchange called IEX Exchange. We went over it on the show. You could Google it. You could look it up. How did they not know all of this was going on with FTX while they were literally in talks with the SEC? Again, it doesn't make sense. What also doesn't make sense is that bankruptcy lawyers and advisors billed FTX for $30 million in February. So sometimes, they'll just find $50 million that were unaccounted for. Maybe they'll use some of that money towards their bankruptcy lawyers, which they don't even want to pay for. What's $30 million to a company that owes its customers billions? Bankrupt crypto exchange FTX racked up more than $30 million in monthly fees from lawyers and advisors in February, according to a new compensation report filed in bankruptcy court. The business of the bankruptcy is expensive. Lawyers, financial advisors, investment bankers, consultants billed FTX approximately $29.7 million for compensation and another $407,000 for reimbursement costs during the shortest month of the year. FTX racked up legal bills from half a dozen firms in February. The exchange used firms like Sullivan and Cromwell and Landis, Roth and Cobb, management consulting firms like Alex Partners, financial services company Perello Weinberg Partners, consulting firm Alvarez and Marsal North America, and John Ray III's Owl Hill Advisory. Overall, the six firms logged more than over 35,000 hours in February. The legal fees are a major cost. This is absolutely insane. People are saying it's complicated, but Sullivan and Cromwell had the largest February bill of $13.5 million, and the firm listing another $82,000 in expenses. Not far behind, another firm needed $12 million, and then another firm, $583,000 and $11,000 in reimbursements. The next firm, $450,000 in monthly fees, along with the $78,000 in expenses. Another $3 million for this firm, with $5,000 in expenses. And of course, John Ray had to make his money too. He billed $308 in fees and expenses, and he logged nearly 240 hours of work in February. Man, would you look at this? So much money being thrown around to lawyers and everyone else. Why can't they just shut the doors on FTX and give whatever money they have back to the people who lost it? I mean, exactly, Ninja lawyers, am I right? Exactly. I know what you mean, because it makes me a little salty. You paying all these people Like, why are we throwing money? Like, I feel like all the millions of dollars you're paying John Ray, all the millions of dollars that you're paying all these lawyers, it's just like taking that money and what's his name from the Wolf of Wall Street, Leonardo DiCaprio, where he's just like throwing money at people off the boat, like, yeah, you sicko, here's some money. Like, that's exactly what it reminds me of. Like, we're just like throwing money out the window. We know FTX isn't solvent. We know FTX, they stole billions of dollars. So why can't we say, all right, we know this money is what we can recover. Let's find out where the rest is and give that money back to people in some way, shape, or form. But it seems like it just doesn't happen. Doesn't happen. Web3 me, hi. Memory Man, what's up? I understand you, bro. And Mark Smith said, SBF is misunderstood. Oh, yeah, I'm sure he's so misunderstood. Andrew, yes, what's up, man? Nice to see you. Guys, we have 85 people watching and 84 likes. Let's get to that 100 viewers and 100 likes. That would be so splendid. And make sure you guys are entering that poll. We have 107 votes in the poll, but only 84 likes. What a travesty. I'm just kidding. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for everyone that came today. I appreciate it. Dale, what's up, man? Nice to see you. We got the next piece of news. We're going to stick on the exchange train. We got the Winklevoss twins. They infused Gemini with $100 million with a personal loan. Tyler and Cameron Winklevoss, or the Winklevi if you want to be zesty, the co-founders of the US-based cryptocurrency exchange Gemini, reportedly dipped into their own pockets to fund the business amid the crypto market downturn. Even though I think, again, we're turning around here, guys. Enter that poll. Let me know if the bull market's coming back. According to an April 10th Bloomberg report, the Winklevoss twins made a personal $100 million loan to Gemini following attempts to get funding from outside investors. Cointelegraph reached out to Gemini but didn't receive a response. The reported loan became amid regulators scrutinizing Gemini's activities. In January, the SEC came after Genesis Global with unregistered securities through the herein program. The NYDFS also began investigating the exchange following the report that Gemini users claimed assets in their herein accounts and been afforded FDIC protection. Following the announcement of the charges, Tyler Winklevoss accused the SEC of issuing a manufactured parking ticket, claiming Gemini staff had been in talks with the regulator more than a year before the enforcement. This has been happening a lot, not just Gemini, but Kraken, all of these exchanges. They don't even tell you that they're coming after you. They just do it. And it seems like it's just for the headline. Oh, thank you so much, 1WW. Thank you for the rose. I appreciate it. John Taylor, I feel you, dude. 100%. I feel you. All right. Oh, War Player, welcome to the show. I don't know if I've seen you before. Red Robles, what's up? I don't know if I've seen you in the chat before either. Welcome to the show. Thank you guys for coming. Hope you're doing well today. Ruby FX, thank you for the like hype. I appreciate it. We got 5 more likes until 100. Let's get it, guys. Colin McDonald, hi, what's up, dude? We also have Andrew Nuttall. Nice to see you. Okay, thank you for coming. Whichever reason that you came, I'm happy that you're here. All right. The SEC, speaking of the crypto crackdown. Oh, Ephraim, welcome to the show. The SEC is adding attorneys to the crypto enforcement unit because this is all what we want to hear. Oh, 1WW, thank you for another rose. The SEC is hiring additional general attorneys for its crypto enforcement division in New York, Washington, and San Francisco, according to a job posting. The call for attorneys joined the regulator's Crypto Asset and Cyber Unit, or the CACU, the CACU. I don't know, it sounds like cuckoo, like a little cuckoo. I'm sorry. It comes after the agency said in March that it was planning to add additional staff to the unit, which was initially meant to be 20 people, but it has since doubled in size. Under Gary Gensler, who's in the chat, the SEC has been cracking down on the crypto industry with renewed vigor since 2022 market turmoil and the collapse of big firms. Like, of course, they're going to use FTX as an excuse. Meanwhile, Gary Gensler loved SBF. Like we're going to just ignore that, right? The attorneys joining the CACU are expected to conduct investigations involving crypto asset securities, and we're moving on because this is fun. Sorry. I feel so spicy today. We're moving on. Employees of South Korean crypto exchange Coin1 were arrested. Guys, this is like Bitsolado. It's like this other Beaksy thing. Like, where are they coming up with all of these things? Like, I would love to know. Employees of South Korean crypto exchange Coin1 have been arrested in connection with exchanging money in returns for listing certain crypto assets. There's a concern about escaping, said Seoul Southern District Court Chief Judge Kim Ji-suk, who issued a warrant for the arrests on Monday. Coin1's listing team leader Kim Mo has been arrested of violating the Concealment of Criminal Proceeds Act and breach of trust. Listing broker Hwang Mo was also charged with a breach of trust. According to the report, they paid as much as 2 billion won, which is $1.5 million, to Kim and Coin1's former director of listing, Mr. John, in return for listing certain virtual assets. Among these cryptocurrencies were Forever Coin, a crypto that was listed exclusively on Coin1 and has been linked to a certain kidnapping and murder investigation in the Gangnam district in Seoul. Police suspect that the 48-year-old woman may have been abducted and murdered as a revenge for a failed investment. This sounds a little bit crazy, my friends, but this is a crazy world. You know what I mean? What are we talking about? Taxes in the chat? Javier, thank you. Oh, I appreciate it. Oh, Emma's actually in the chat. Team Digital, you like the cuckoo. The cuckoo. Beardy Day, thank you for coming. We got Daddy OGM to you, my guy. Enzo, what's up, man? Have they ever gone after Bitcoin ATM companies? I don't know if I remember really hearing about one, to be honest. But I think all of those, I think crypto exchange or ATM companies are pretty regulated. We also had the French central bank coming in, man. And I actually have a video of someone from the French central bank actually saying that CBDCs are coming. I could actually pull up that video. But DeFi could be forced to incorporate and certify, says French central bank officials. Project in DeFi could be forced to incorporate, prove that they meet governance and security norms, a report by the French central bank said. As regulators seek to extend planned crypto laws to cover more kinds of blockchain-based structures, policymakers are focusing on financial services that lack an intermediary, basically software programs that allow individuals to borrow and lend without a bank, which is inevitable, fam. We need some DeFi out here. Last week, the U.S. Treasury called for tougher money laundering controls, warning that DeFi was being used to raise illicit funds for North Korea. I'm literally going to bang my head. The regulation of disintermediated, there we go, finance cannot simply replicate the systems that currently govern traditional finance. A consultation paper by the ACPR, the arm of the central bank that supervises banks and insurers. The consultation period during the ACPR asked for opinions on the proposal, and it's open until May 19th. So if you're in France, get involved, man. Make sure that you cover this up, man. Make sure we cover our DeFi. As one option, players exercising effective control over sensitive services should be required to incorporate, becoming subject to supervision. It proposes to strengthen the security of smart contracts using a certification mechanism. Now, guys, again, they could try this all they want. They could try to crack down on DeFi all they want. Oh, you have to pass this. You have to be that. You have to do this. But what the reality is that it's all just code. Again, you can't stop code. You can't stop someone from running code. You can't stop someone from executing on code, especially when there's no permission needed. You don't... Again, if you look at DeFi, if you look at Bitcoin, they say it's been used for criminals since it came out. But in reality, if you look at the transparency, less than 1%, a fraction of a percent of Bitcoin's activity is done using for illicit activity. Then you also have DeFi, where if you take a loan out on the blockchain, you do anything on the blockchain with DeFi, you could see that. It's all transparent. Versus the traditional financial system where it's all closed and you don't get to see a blessed thing. Bitcoin, DeFi, it's the answer. But of course, the central banks are going to be scared because then they're going to lose control over the whole banking system. Because again, people could take out loans without a bank in the middle. People are going to do that because it's too difficult to get involved with the bank. Filling out all this paperwork, telling them every single thing about your finances. Sometimes you want privacy, and we're entitled to privacy. Wow, Wow, Bitcoin free the world. Thank you for the hand heart. I saw that. Thank you so much. And 1WW, thank you for the rose. Wow, I love the hand hearts. You guys know I love my hand hearts out there on TikTok. Thank you guys again for joining the show. If you guys are here, have anything to say, please put your zesty thoughts in the chat. All right, I think we're good. Okay. Montenegro, man. Montenegro. They're using central bank to test their CBDC with Ripple. Guys, look on the ripple.coms. Look on the ripple.coms. They tell you everything you need to know here, man. If it'll load today, that'll be absolutely splendid. Let's go. Let's scroll. Innovation for financial institutions, businesses, governments, and more. Cross-border payments, crypto liquidity, and CBDCs. Boo! No CBDCs, no! We don't want it. I don't want it. We don't want it. We're not doing it. But this is what Ripple's goal is, guys. So you have to, again, you're a fan of XRP, you're a fan of Ripple, but this is what they're up to, fam. These are their goals. You see it right here. Montenegro, they're taking advantage, bro. They're using Ripple. The Central Bank of Montenegro, or the CBCG, plans to develop a pilot program for its central bank digital currency with blockchain provider Ripple, even as it uses the euro as a de facto currency. The central bank will identify practical applications of a CBDC and come up with a design to simulate its circulation, Ripple announced on Tuesday. Oh, look at little Ripple with their announcement on Business Wire here. The project will analyze the advantages and risks that CBDCs or national stablecoins could pose concerning electronic means of payment availability, security, efficiency, compliance with regulations, and most importantly, the protection of end users' rights and privacy. Which, how is it going to be private? It can't be private if it's a CBDC. Montenegro is not a member of the EU, but it has adopted the euro without joining the Eurozone. The European Central Bank and the EU are set to decide whether to introduce a digital euro later this year. Guys, the digital euro is underway. If you looked at our video from yesterday with the president of the European Central Bank, then you would know, my friend, you would know that it's still underway. Hold on. I will pull it up right now, the video. The digital euro, again, is underway.
Also a good user of electronic money. So my question, you're introducing the electronic euro, as I know.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
How can switching to an electronic currency help?
Well, two things. Number one, it will be decided in October. So
October, there you go, digital euro. Be ready, guys. Poor fam out there in the Europes. Meninja, thank you for your 100 emoji, fam. I appreciate you. So much hype in the chat for Meninja, man. Meninja's always throwing out some beautiful super chats here. So thank you so much, Meninja. I appreciate it. Are we pumping again? Oh no, we're still at 30,200. Okay, I thought we were pamping, guys. Jessica, hi, welcome to the chat. Gianluca, welcome to the chat. Oh, we have some people here. Hello, Redman. Oh, thank you for the like hype. I appreciate it. Wow, what up, everyone? Randomness, thank you for coming. All right, guys, let's get after it. We got another story here from Hong Kong. Their financial secretary declares now is the right time for Web3 adoption. Oh, we got David in the chat. What's up, David? Hype in the chat for David. Hong Kong Financial Secretary Paul Chan said on Sunday in a blog post that although crypto markets have been highly volatile, it's the right time to push Web3 adoption in the Chinese administrative region. Chan said that planning Hong Kong's budget, he identified Web3 tech as one of the 3 area focuses. Now, he said the crypto industry reminds him of the early days of the internet. In order for the Web3 space to steadily take the road of innovative development, we adopt a strategy that emphasizes both proper regulation and promoting development, said Chan. In terms of proper supervision, in addition to ensuring financial security and preventing systemic risks, we also do a good job in investor education and protection and anti-money laundering. They have a lot of rules over in Hong Kong. over like how if you could be an exchange there. So if you are looking to be an exchange in Hong Kong, you better be giving up a lot of information. Now, don't forget about Hong Kong. This is from the Hong Kong Monetary Authority, hkma.gov.hk. They've been talking about CBDCs for a really long time. If you take a look, they've been looking into CBDCs and wholesale CBDCs since 2017. With Project Lion Rock, named after Hong Kong's most iconic mountain, in collaboration with 3 note-issuing banks and the Hong Kong Interbank Clearing Limited. It was a proof of concept project. In 2019, they also had the Bank of Thailand with another project in Inthenon and Lion Rock to study the application of CBDCs with cross-border payments. And then they entered the second phase of that in 2020. So none of this is new. All of the CBDCs, digital currencies, it's not new. October 2021, there was a technical white paper released in Hong Kong for a retail CBDC as well. So guys, please take note of all of this. Look on government websites. Look up every single thing you can find. Do not be scared to just Google. If you see a country, Google it, and you'll see that they're probably working on a CBDC, man. Haven Peck, what's up, man? Nice to see you. Wow, we got like so many people in the chat. What are you guys talking about? Aaron Korn, you're saying China is trying to take over. Yeah, they are trying to take over in terms of crypto. Listen, you've always had a lot of people mining in China anyway. Gold above $2,000 again. Is gold and Bitcoin pegging? I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say gold is correlated with Bitcoin. Bitcoin's up 70% since the new year, and gold is up like what? Like a fraction of that. Let's actually go look at gold. We could go look at gold for Daddy-O because we love Daddy-O. Daddy-O's been like my friend forever. Hold on. We got gold here. We got $2,000. Yeah, we got $2,000 gold. Look at that. Listen, we see some money flow in the red, not in the red, in the green for market Cipher. We could take a little gander at where it's, okay, so, oh, I'm not even sharing my screen. I'm such a loser. Okay, here we go. We have $2,000 about gold. Let's see where it's been since the new year. We got January 2nd. Well, we'll go from there. Since the new year, gold is up 11.25%. I mean, listen, if you're a gold bug, this is probably a great time for gold. I mean, would you look at that? Revisiting some highs. We had this point, like almost some new highs for gold, $2,070 gold in March. We're maybe coming back to those March highs. Then we were also about that point in August. So, wow, it seems like this is very zesty. I need someone that's better at TA than me to kind of understand what's going on here. Is this like a resistance? Is this like a gold resistance right here? Can someone like that's better at charts kind of like talk to me about this? Like what? I don't know, fam. We're seeing something spicy here happening with gold. I don't know. Maybe it'll touch this point again, or maybe it could go back and reject it like it did here. Was this a close? This was just a wick up. So that wasn't even a close there. Okay. Hold on. So this is pretty interesting. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Would you look at this? I mean, listen, we tapped that point. We rejected it. We went back up. We rejected it. Now we're heading back up there. Do we go wapow? Or do we go back up and reject it again? We're going to have to see for gold. But then you look at Bitcoin, and Bitcoin's a beast, Daddy-O. I mean, listen, gold made moves, but you look at Bitcoin, and Bitcoin's like, you know, monstrous. You got like January, we're over 70% on the new year. We're like literally almost 80% up on the new year. Like it's absolutely ridiculous. But I see like a lot of people love their gold. We got Joshua, hi. You got Mitch Ray vibes right now? Yes, this is Mitch Ray vibes. I listen, I watch Mitch Ray. Oh poop. Oh, something just fell. That's okay. Listen, I think I've been watching Mitch Ray for a long time, so shout out to Mitch. I don't know if he's watching, but David, resistance has been 1800 to 1900 for gold for a while. I mean, listen, gold has been like, I don't know, gold isn't spicy for me. Like, I'm looking at it for you guys, but I don't really watch gold a lot. Like, look at, like, this isn't zesty to me. Like, it's really not. It's just like years, and gold just doesn't really do much. I mean, listen, like, you've been waiting for this point in gold for how long? I mean, listen, like, even if you look at like $1,100 about gold in August of 2018 and you're up to like $2,000 now, whoop-de-doo. Like, would you rather keep your money in gold or would you rather keep it in Bitcoin? I mean, like, that's the real question. Why wouldn't it go like, I don't know. I feel like my chart's glitching right now. There we go. I don't know. Listen, gold is still going up. I'm not sheeshing on gold, but it seems like, again, this is a little bit of a resistance point for gold that we're at right now. Listen, we could go back up to what's this, like around $2,060 and see if we could revisit it. David, I'm with you. Bitcoin over gold. I'm with you guys. 100%. 100%. Listen, they're finding new gold every day. Governments are literally stopping people from mining gold because they're finding too much of it. I know you guys are saying Bitcoin over gold. Yeah, I kind of feel you. I'm kind of with you. I mean, listen, again, you're watching Bitcoin right now. We got $30,229 Bitcoin, up almost 2% today. This is beautiful. Jessica, oh, you're in the chat and you subbed to the channel. Thank you so much, girl. Appreciate it. Leafboy, old silver dimes are good for barter. I mean, I guess, Silver over gold, daddy-o. Let's look at silver. Silver's up today, too. We got $25 silver. Oh, shoot. Oh, all right. We're back. All right. So basically, again, we have some action going on with some crypto right now. And we're just going to wait. We're going to see how it all turns out, guys. I really do think that we're going to have like a really good day with Bitcoin. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of action going on. I'm waiting for some zest, guys. It's going to get really zesty. Sorry, my Zoom crashed on me. I'm back now. Some zest popping out, guys. I'm very excited for the zest. I think even silver, we're up a little bit. We're kind of like going back to like where it was around April. We had a little bit of a bear market for silver. We could be bouncing back to that point, though. Interesting. Again, Bitcoin's looking beautiful. It will always remain beautiful, just like all you beautiful people in the chat. So thank you again for everyone that's coming today. I really do appreciate every single person that came. Guys, let me know. Do you think I should start the show at 10:30 instead of like noon from now on? Is this a better time for you guys? Or let me know. Oh my God, we have 100 people watching. All right, so we have our goal of over 100 likes and 100 live viewers. Let's friggin' go! You guys are beautiful people. Absolutely beautiful. Can you guys let me know again if I should start this earlier? If I should do 10:30 a.m. instead of 12 p.m.? Let's keep the time slot. All right. So 82% of you guys think the bull market is back. That's awesome, dude. Wow, 82%. All right, let me put a new poll in the chat so that way I could actually get like a better read from you guys. Okay. Pick a time. So 10:30 a.m. ET or 12 p.m. Hold on, guys. I'm putting in the poll. I know you guys are typing. Enter the poll. I just put it up. Okay. Enter it. Enter it. Let me see. I'll wait a few minutes. And this is Eastern. 10:30 a.m. Eastern or 12 p.m. Eastern. Let me know. Let me know. A little earlier. So you guys think 10 a.m.? Janky handles, people are going to be waiting for 10K Bitcoin until it hits 35K. Probably, dude. It's so funny. All these people that were like, oh, we're going down. We're going down. Now they don't say anything. Now a lot of them, listen, some people did come out and say, hey, I was wrong, but a lot of people didn't. So I think it's pretty spicy. I think, listen, people are gonna remember that. Like, people remember when you say things. That's why, like, I'm never gonna say Bitcoin's going here or Bitcoin's going there. I'm just here. I'm just talking to price action. You know what I mean? Of course, I'm always bullish. I'll always tell you that I'm bullish because will be bullish on this space forever. But again, I'm never going to make a price call. You'll never see me do that. We got 47 votes. So wow, you guys are active. So wow, this is an overwhelming vote for 10:30 a.m. right now. Wow, this is an overwhelming vote. Whoa. Okay. All right. If you feel this way, then I might have to switch. All right, guys, I'm going to take this into consideration. I'm going to go like talk to strangers maybe today and ask them how they feel about Bitcoin, how they feel about crypto. If you guys have any questions that you think I should ask the masses, if I approach a stranger on the street and I ask them about crypto, then what do you think I should be asking them about? Definitely let me know. Oh, what happened here? I just got a beep, but it didn't pop up because my screen glitched. What was that? Oh no, I want to know. I think someone sent me a private tip instead of on the screen, instead of a super chat. Oh sheesh. I gotta go find it. Oh dang. Scott, gotta think about my West Coast viewers. Well, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people are up really early. Leroy, ask the general public about FedNow. I mean, I would. I just don't know if they know about FedNow. That's the thing. I feel like people would just be like too overwhelmed with the FedNow thing. They'd be like, what is what? Like a lot of people don't even know what Bitcoin is. And that's like the thing. That's why like on my street interviews, I just asked people like, what do you know about Bitcoin? Oh, thank you for the donut, CHD. I really appreciate that. That's really nice. I love donuts. I love glazed donuts from Krispy Kreme. Fresh glazed donut. That is the actual sheesh. I'm trying to see because I heard a button pop up and I want to know like if someone sent me something because I would love to say thank you. Dang, man. I guess I can't see it. That's okay. If you did send me a tip through the direct crypto payments or through the direct fiat payments, then thank you so much. I'm sorry I cannot see it right now. I really wish I could, but it's not showing me. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate everyone who sent a super chat, everyone that threw a like in here today, everyone that entered this poll. Justin Eubanks, your mining fiat got in the way. It's okay. I'm actually ending the stream, so you could go back, rewind, and catch up with everything. Too many people are keeping up with the Kardashians, Daddy. I'm actually so dead. Listen, man, we keep up with the Kardashians, but we also keep up with our Bitcoin. We also keep up with our cryptocurrency. And a lot of people, again, and that's the thing, Daddy. A lot of people don't care about money. They don't care about things that go on in this world until it affects their daily lives. And for me, it's like, why would I wait for CBDCs? Why would I wait for control and me to panic before I do something about it, right? Why would I wait for a CBDC to come out and wait for them to control my entire life? If I could have done my research like I did and like we all did when I started this in 2020 and be like, oh, okay, so Bitcoin, this is something I should look into because this is what can happen in the future. And everything that we've been talking about on this channel, everything we've been talking about as Bitcoiners since the Genesis block in 2008, 2009 has been dead on correct of the financial system imploding and everything changing forever. Do not wait for things to affect your daily lives before you do something about it. Do your research, get involved, do what you need to do. Get after it, guys. Do not be scared. Do not be scared to take that initiative. Do not wait, again, for things to affect your daily life. Don't wait for the big players like the Apples, the banks of the world to tell you it's okay to buy Bitcoin. It's okay to do what you feel like is right. Do what you think is right. Do your own research. Do your own research. Thank you guys again for joining me today. I absolutely love doing this show. I absolutely love what I do every single day, and I'm so grateful that I get to spend this time with you guys. I'm going, again, outside to the outside world today, gonna maybe just talk to some folks out here. But thank you so much for joining me today. We have 140 likes. Hopefully we could get 150 by the time the outro. I went English. The outro. Until the outro is over. But thank you guys so much. I love this space. I love that I get to do the Daily Zest every day. I'll let you know if I'm changing the time to 10:30 a.m. or keeping it at 12, because I see a lot of you guys are voting for 10:30 a.m. right now. Chuck, thank you for coming. Hefk, you thought you hopped on to see my streams. Oh, thank you. Good morning to you. Thank you for coming. Again, thank you guys, everyone, for coming. I appreciate every single one of you. Have a great day. Make sure to like, subscribe, share the stream out with friends so more people know what's going on in this world. Who is tipping? I don't get to see any of this. Come on, man. Who's sending this to me? Guys, whoever's sending this to me, please say who it is in the chat, because it's not popping up. The one time my thing glitches. No, I need to see. Who did this? Who's tipping me right now? I gotta see these super chats. It's not showing me my super chats. What the frig? Oh, wow. Wait. No, this isn't even today. All right. Well, I guess I can't see it. Whoever sent me something, then thank you for that. I appreciate it, but I just can't see it. All right. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'll if I could, then I'll say thank you under the video if I could find who did this. But thank you guys so much. I appreciate every single one of you. Joe, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you again, everyone that came today. I'm actually going to leave now. Have a great day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll let you know if I'm changing the time. And comment after this is over if you think I should change the time to 10:30 a.m. Who's the mystery tipper? I don't know, Rusty. We're glitching out here. I can't see the mystery tipper. I'm so upset. Thank you guys again so much. Have a great day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And as always, stay zesty. Peace. Peace out. Get ready for the day. Stay zesty. Be happy. Woo! Hope you guys enjoyed my vocals. Bye.